What is this? It's kinda light. All my body starts to shiver. Worries when I'm on a high. Oh, I've never felt like this before. Got to let it go.
When you move abroad, there are some things you can't take with you. But there are some things you just can't leave behind. For international health insurance, choose Allianz Worldwide Care.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hi, Dad. Do you remember when I was little and the time seemed to be dragging its feet, but I couldn't wait to be older? And you would always ask me, where are you rushing to? Slow down, life is a journey. Enjoy it. You know, I've been thinking about your words a lot recently. I feel like I am always rushing, trying to keep on schedule. No matter how fast I run, I can't keep up. Is this the life that I've been dreaming of? I don't know anymore. I've been fighting over petty things, wasting my energy on nonsense. I lost my way. Constantly thinking about what I need to do next, forgetting about the present moment, what's actually important. The stress is too much to handle. This needs to stop. I am ready for a change. I'm done making excuses for myself. I need to step out of my comfort zone and challenge myself. I'm ready to live my life. I want to slow down, start feeling and living life to the fullest. If not now, then when? The clock is ticking. I want to heal my mind, my body, and my soul. Take back that strength that I've been giving away. Fix broken relationships and connect to the infinite source of love that is here, now, and always. I'm ready to evolve, mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Hey everybody, this is David Evans, President of PIC TV Network. Once again, we here on the PIC TV Network, America's favorite streaming network in the world. And we have a spotlight interview that's going to be amazing. And the Smart Sales channel. We're combining this interview with the Smart Sales channel. And I'm going to bring in everybody knows Mel B's Written Words Publishing. She is an award-winning co-host with me on the Pick TV network. Her trophy is right over there. You know, she'll be getting that next month, Mel B's. Mel B's, how you doing today?
Hello, how you doing? I'm good. Happy to be here with you again today.
I'm excited today because you got a special guest on that's going to do a spotlight and be on the Smart Sales channel to talk about her book. And I'm excited, Mel B. This is your third year doing co-hosting, and you are the award-winning co-host. I love you so much, Mel B. Virtual hugs. My number one person when it comes to helping me build the Pick TV network channels and shows and programs, Melvies. Where would we be without you? I couldn't even imagine. So let's get right into it today, Melvies. Bring up our guests. Let's talk about her books. Let's get everybody to sell out, because you know this is the holiday season. People want to buy books and products and put them under the tree, give it to people's hand. I want one. So bring in our guest today, Mel.
Okay, well, everybody, thanks for joining us today. And our guest today will be Tiffani Harvey, author of Freedom Seeker, Freedom Seeking, A Journey to Independence, and Growing Independent. So welcome, Tiffani Harvey, to the Pick TV network. How are you doing today?
Hello, Melvies, and thank you for having me. I'm doing great.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, and what motivated you to write your book?
I am from Washington State, and home of the Northwest, inland Northwest. And why did I write my book? I started writing my books because I was hearing a lot of people saying, I want to fill in the blank. It could be live by myself. It could be manage my own money. It could be go to college, anything along those lines. And verbal people, I have a lot of nonverbal friends, but people who are verbal would let me know, I want to do those things. I want to get married. I want to manage my own money. So I started writing because sometimes I was answering the same question to the same person a couple times a day or a couple times a week. And I was getting tired. And so I started writing everything down. And when I finally broke it down and wrote it down, I was planning on being an advocate for those with intellectual disabilities. And one of my acquaintances got me mixed up with the Department of Revenue. So it kind of threw my plans in chaos, and I had to start making money. I was never intending to make money at that time until I got mixed up with the Department of Revenue. So here I am, and I have changed my target audience, my primary target audience.
So who is the target audience for your book?
Anybody who struggles with written English is who A Journey to Independence and Growing Independent, my workbook, is for. And that's whether they are victims of violence, teenagers, or people with disabilities. Those are my primary three, but it's actually good for anybody.
Yes, and so we know you have A Journey to Independence with Growing Independent is the workbook that goes along with A Journey to Independence. So
yes.
Then you also have Freedom Seeker and Freedom Seeker. What is
Freedom Seeking. Freedom Seeker and
Freedom
freedom seeking.
seeking. But what is the difference between those two sets of books?
In freedom seeker, I took out all of the extra definitions that I had put in for people who struggle with written English, because I didn't want anybody to feel spoken down to, talked down to. And I found out that the information I had in there would be good for everybody, basically. So if you're willing to apply the information that I say or that I ask in the workbook, it would greatly benefit you. And if you're 13 and older, you are you should get this. Get these books.
Yeah, we know around 13, 14, that's around the age when people have to start making choices. And then you also have to think about your future and what choices you would make once you become an adult and become independent, living on your own, managing your money, how to travel. Name some of the life lessons, or no, let me put it a different way. Name some of the life instances that you address in your book that people would probably find helpful while they make their choices.
Okay. I start out by talking about my childhood, and I basically say how I developed my choices, and then I write a section to the decision maker, then to the person who helps you make your decisions, and then to both. And that starts with knowing yourself. Are you a smoker? If so, do you want to be a smoker? Or are you a secondhand smoker? Or have you quit smoking? And if you smoke, why do you smoke? And I have a lot of specific questions regarding, well, for me, I chose not to smoke because I sang in the choir and I did not want my voice to be messed up. And I'm also a religious person, and I consider my body the temple of God, and I didn't want to mess it up either. So that's an example. I talk about drinking, and when I talk about that, because of some of my medical issues, I'm not allowed to drive. And so I decided drink, because then people will wonder, will I drink and drive? And that is not a good idea. But I thought if I didn't drink, that would show that I'm smart enough, since I could sense what I have. I have something that comes and goes, but I could feel it coming on. So since I could feel it coming on, I thought that I would be able to prove that I'm being responsible if I chose not to ever drink. But then I asked questions like, do you know anyone who's been killed by a drunk driver? Do you know how do you like how people act if they've had too much to drink? There's a lot of other questions I ask. And then I mentioned stuff about college and employment. What do you like doing? What do you enjoy and what are you good at? And that helps you narrow down what do you want to do for a career instead of just a job. It's like I've had caregivers, and once they get to college or once they advance wherever they're going, they're done. There's other people that I've had, and caregiving is what they do by choice. They've made a career out of it. And I talk about dating and family. Once you know yourself, then if you're going to get into a relationship, do you know what your touch boundaries are, your space boundaries? How long do you need to know somebody before they can hug you, before they can kiss you? Different things like that. Do you want to have kids? Do you not want to have kids? What do you think about adoption, stepchildren? All kinds of stuff like that.
Well, I've had the privilege of reading all 4 books, and I can truly say that anyone who purchases Journey to Independence, or Seeker, would benefit from also purchasing Growing Independent, which is the workbook that goes along with A Journey to Independence, or Freedom Seeking, which is the workbook that goes along with Freedom Seeker. Because what I saw reading all 4 books, the books give you a great detail and a map about all different aspects of life, going from, like you said, the decisions that you would make in regards to your boundaries, in regards to your habits, in regards to your employment, to your education, to your possible family situation, to your living arrangements, may it be now or later, to traveling. Whether you want to, travel, long distance travel, vacation travel, local travel. I mean, basically everything that we do every day in life requires us to make some type of choice. And so Tiffany's books are definitely a good foundation to help you think about the choices that you would want to make that are going to affect your everyday life now and in the future. So her book is available wherever books are sold, but if you purchase it at writtenwordspublishing.com/Tiffani-Harvey, you can get you purchase the one book, A Journey to Independence. You can get the workbook, Growing Independent, for half price. Same thing for Freedom Seeker and Freedom Seeking. If you purchase Freedom Seeker, you can get Freedom Seeking for half price. Those are for the paperbacks, and then they're also available in ebook format, all ebook formats, and A Journey to Independence is also available as an audiobook. So for those of you out there who like to read audiobooks, and opposed to, hard copies or ebooks, A Journey to Independence is also available as an audiobook. So that's really awesome too. So Tiffani, is there anything else that you would like the world to know about you or your books?
About me, I married the man of my dreams. I've been engaged to 2 other guys, and breaking off an engagement is less painful than getting a divorce. So that's one of the lessons that I learned throughout life. And it's your choice, but also by going through the workbooks, you could probably save a lot of money from taking classes, college classes that you have no interest in. Or I just found somebody's obituary. They were training to be a journalist. By the time they hit their junior year, they decided they wanted to be in social work. And it might have helped a lot had he had this kind of resource available to him.
That's really true. Okay, we are going to take a short commercial break, and then we will be right back with Tiffani Harvey speaking about her great books.
Hi, everybody. I'm Michelle, the Computer Lady. I'm the host of The Importance and Power of Reading. You know what's going on in our society, book banning, and over 38 million children don't have books in their homes. Join me for some exciting segments as we talk about the importance and power of reading with my guest, Dr. Naisha Adams, PhD, on the PIC TV network, channel 1000.
These four walls are nothing without you. Home for me is where you are. They tell me that I'll make it. It'll only be a while, but a while lasts forever without you. Send out the alarms, I'm all alone. Wrap me in your arms and take me home. Take me home to your arms.
Listen to this. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?
Don't you want to be fully awake? Your soul ignited by a purpose.
Oh,
I'm
serious.
that again.
Everybody's gotta live.
Diana Nyad, world champion marathon swimmer.
The swim I want to do is 60 hours. That's Cuba to Florida.
Absolutely not. No. That's insane, Diana. You tried that when you were 28, and you did not make it when you're 28. You're 60.
I don't believe in imposed limitations. The only one who gets to decide if I'm through is me.
Okay, just a little swim.
It's 100 miles or 60 hours of constant swimming. But what I'm most afraid of is sharks and man of war. I just know I can do it, and I couldn't do it without you.
Ah, right, okay.
Everybody's gotta live.
What you want to do has never been done.
I mean, especially not for a woman. Especially not for someone your age.
Everybody's gotta live.
Get her out! Diana!
You gotta breathe. Diana, breathe now.
4 tries and 4 failures.
You really don't get it, do you? You don't even think of me.
Of course I think about you.
I watched you die. But this isn't about you, okay? This is about me for once.
Imagine knowing you could do something that no one else could do.
I think we have a window.
Diana Nyad is back.
I know the world wants me to shut my mouth and sit down and wait to die, but I can't.
You are a force.
Diana, you got this. There's no one more Naiad than you.
Hey everybody, we're back here at Pick TV Network. I know you like that movie. One of my favorite actors in the whole world, Jodie Foster. Love her so much. Today, we're excited to bring to you a Pick TV Network special presentation with a spotlight. And I'm so happy that you are watching right now. And we want you to buy the books. It's the holiday season, folks. Let's buy these books from Tiffani Harvey. And Written Words Publishing with Mel V's, award-winning co-host with me. Everybody loves Mel V's on the Pick TV Network. Mel V's, it's the holiday season. Happy holidays to everybody out there.
Happy holidays. And I just want to concur with what Dr. Evans just said. Books are awesome gifts. They're awesome gifts. And so if you're not sure what somebody may like or what you want to buy them a book. Why not? And I would suggest that, if you know anyone who may currently be suffering or not suffering or dealing with a domestic violence situation, perhaps they have been able to escape that situation and they're trying to start life over again on their own. If you know of any teenagers, late middle school, high school, early college, they would benefit from this book. And if you happen to know anyone who may be living with some type of intellectual or mental, illness or disability, they would, benefit from this book also. So not only would you be giving them a gift, you would also be giving them something that they could actually use to help improve their life and gain their freedom, take them on their journey to independence.
I love it. I'm going to get a copy. Tiffany's down there in the Icebox kitchen, so I get a meal with this book. So I can get the book and I can get a meal from Tiffani. And guess what? Buying the Journey to Independence, Growing Independence, half price. Mel V's, half price. Written Words Publishing. I gotta jump on this. Why not? I'm saving some money. Who don't want to save no money? And Tiffany's books can be getting right now. We can go right now on your phone, your laptop, computer, type in there, Written Words Publishing, Tiffani Harvey, and let's throw in my book. Let's just throw in mine for free. Let's just throw in my book. Let's just throw in my book as a holiday gift. Those are out there today. You get my book for free. You has that. You get 2 for 1. You get Tiffany's book and you get mine, all at Written Word Publishing. Mel V's, I want to talk to you again about somebody's out there who wants to get their book done. There's a lot of people who are out here watching the show right now, and again, I'm excited about these books. You helped Tiffani to get this book out, Growing Independent. I just love the topic of this. I love the cover of it. I love that eagle up there. I just love this book, folks. And you're going to love it too when you get this book, Growing Independent. Mel V's, you did it again, Queen.
Yes, I would just like to ask Tiffani, because if you see Growing Independent and A Journey is the second edition, and Freedom Seeking is the revised edition. So she had originally published an original edition of all 4 of these books. And, then she chose to have the books revised.
They ordered copies right there, Mel V.
That's my office phone ringing.
It's okay. Look, it's all good. They ordering copies. We want people the phone to ring. Keep on calling, America. Keep on calling. Get in touch with Mel V's. We wanted to get her book, and don't forget to get mine too for free. Yeah, this is what we want to do.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask Tiffani, tell us about your experience working with Written Words Publishing to produce these new editions of your book.
Well, my experience has been absolutely marvelous. When I didn't have any money, she says, okay, I'll put it
Wow.
on the shelf for right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that was so helpful for me. There was no stress. I didn't have to go, I didn't have a deadline. I had to get it out by such and such a time. She lets you do as much or as little as you can afford. And that meant the world to me. And she's still helping me. She helps me promote. And I just lost my train of thought.
No, you're doing good. I'm so proud of you, Tiffani. And Melby's, these books right here, 4 books that everybody needs to buy. Freedom Speaking, I want that one. Freedom Speaker, I want this one. I want Independent, Growing Independent. I want all of these books, folks, and I want you to get them too. We're supporting a wonderful woman of God and buy A Journey to Independence. Get Growing Independence for half price at writtenwordpublishing.com with our very own Melby's. Melby's, I just want everybody to know out there who's saying that I want to get my book done. Just like it took me almost 60 years to get mine out, Melby. Don't laugh at me, America. 60 years to get a book out.
It took me 18.
18. Melby's going to say
13 or 18, I don't remember.
It's not going to take you that long. It's not going to take anybody that long. We're getting in touch with Mel Beast at Written Word Publishing. What I love about Mel Beast, she's a part of our team. She's my Pick TV Network award-winning manager. And next month, she's going to announce on our anniversary how many people have been watching our shows for the 3rd year. And don't even think it's no 1 or 2,000. You gotta go way above that. So she'll let you know how many millions of people who've been watching Pick TV Network on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, and the Pick TV Network world, listeners and supporters that are out there watching. Melvis, again, for Written Words Publishing, I want you to talk about this for a minute because a lot of people are saying, how can you help me to get mine done? How can you help me get my book done? Or my information done out there? We got you. How can you help me to get mine done? Melvis, can you tell people out there what is Written Word Publishing and what type of services? Because I don't mind spending my money if you're gonna give me good service. You give me good service, Melvis, I'll spend my money. Right? Steve Harvey taught me if you make money by providing good services and selling products. David, if you want to make money, you got to provide a good service, which we are, Pick TV Network, and buy products. You sell your products, your items, whatever you do. So tell us about the services, Melby, so I can spend my money with you.
Yes,
tell me what I'm going to get, Melby.
Okay, well, Written Words Publishing, we provide professional, proficient, reliable, affordable editing, ghostwriting, and publishing services. We have an awesome catalog of books that just keeps growing and growing and growing. It's just awesome. And then we also do custom apparel where you can get your book cover on your sweatshirt or t-shirt or whatever you would like on a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. And so those are the services that we provide. We also provide a service if you just need someplace to sell your book. You can sell your book on writtenwordspublishing.com. So we provide that service for independent authors also. And our main goal is just to help independent authors reach the world with 5-star material just as great as if it came from a traditional publishing company. When you pick up one of the books that we have published, you will not be able to tell that it was quote unquote self-published the way that a lot of independent authors do now. They tend to skip the editing process. So you'll find an extreme amount of typographical errors, grammatical errors, redundancy, inconsistencies. The story is not flowing properly. That's not going to happen if Written Words Publishing edited your book. It's going to be 5-star. The same thing with the formatting. You know, you can look at the book and you see where the formatting is off, the spacing is off, the page number is in the wrong place. It's missing, you know, a Library of Congress number. It's missing, you know, copyright information, whatever. None of that is the case with the books that we publish. So we're just here to help the independent authors produce 5-star material just as great as if it was from a traditional publisher. And then no one can down you or try to say, oh, well, you're an independent author, you self-publish, you're not really an author. No, that's not true. If you do it right, you get to wear the title of published author.
Wow, that's amazing, Tiffani. I'm so happy, Tiffani, that you took advantage of the information that Melvise is putting out there, and now you have 4 books. I gotta catch you. You know, will you take my job, Tiffani? You know, 4 books, and we have some guests out here in the audience today. Our virtual audience. We have E. Maurice from Ohio, and we also have with us Queen. Both of you guys are in the virtual audience, and you can give your comments. How did you enjoy the E. Maurice? If you can unmute your microphone and we can hear you, you don't have to do any video, but we can hear you. How did you enjoy the presentation? I know you were watching the presentation, and also you can unmute Queen today. How did you enjoy the presentation today, E. Maurice?
I enjoyed it very much.
You're kind of low, sir.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, your volume is low. Your volume is low. Queen, can you tell us how you enjoyed the show, and even working before we started the process? How did you enjoy the unmute your microphone, Queen, so we know you're there on your audio? How did you enjoy working with Tiffani? And you already know Melvise. Queen, go ahead.
Yes, afternoon blessings to everyone, and thank you so much for having me this evening. And yes, I think Tiffani is a phenomenal person, and I look forward to working with her more in the future. I'm sure her books are super fantastic, and I hope those who are watching PIP TV and those that will catch this interview later will definitely acquire her books, and so that'll be definitely something to enjoy, as well as those who are independent authors like myself will get in touch with Melvise because she is a wonderful person to work with. I'm gonna have to check her out even more. Of course, I know how to write and do some work, but especially with me just getting out of the hospital, I'm gonna need a helping hand. So Melvise, you're definitely gonna have to look out for me.
Yeah, Melvise will. Anytime she can get the president to get my first book out, and Melvise, I didn't even want to be a book author. I was telling Melvise, I'm just a speaker. I'm a teacher. I'm a husband. You know, I'm all of that. She said you're author too, so get your book out. Now my book is all over the place. And I got 4 books coming too. I'm gonna catch you, Tiffani. I'm gonna catch you. So I just love.
I never planned on being an author either. I wanted to be a disability advocate. If anyone's heard of the ARC, and some places have it as advocacy, respect, and choice. That's and the ARCs don't. But that's the one that I like the best because I believe in advocating. In fact, I do have something else I want to share.
Go ahead.
There was a lady by the name of Terry Shivero, and she had a heart attack at age 25. And for the rest of her life, she was in a semi-coma state. And she had told her husband, I never want to be like this when they were visiting her uncle. never thinking that she could end up that way. Well, they didn't have advanced directives and other things at that time. It was because of her that her husband started advocating to put your wishes in writing. And so she had her heart attack. I don't remember what year, but it was March 18th. On, I believe it was 2005, the same day, March 18th, she was 41. Now, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to live that long with my wishes being ignored. Even if she had changed her mind, the whole thing is, what do you want? If you believe in healing so strong that you want to stay alive, great. If it, like, if you get Alzheimer's and you say, after such and such a point, if I'm, go ahead and let me go. If I don't know people, I don't want to be here. But you have to write it down. If you don't write it down, nobody can legally, doctors and whomever cannot honor that. And so if you ever put me in a room that's yellow or orange, I'm going to go ballistic. I like the rainbow, and those colors are okay with a rainbow, but not by themselves. And in fact, you can probably tell I'm very much a purple person if you look at my books. And even my wedding colors, I had my matron of honor had a Colbert blue purple dress, and my bridesmaids had lavender. I haven't changed, not yet. Sometimes I go into hot pink, but I don't think I would do that with a book. And I'm done for now. Oh, and you can, if you want to contact me, my website is responsiblyindependent.com, and you can go to my contact page. I may be interested in talking to about 10 people at a time. And possibly on Zoom or something like that. Because I am in a Toastmaster group, and they teach people to speak professionally. So, but if there's anyone who wants to talk to me at this time, I don't know how to do a lot of things digitally. So digital is the one thing you will not find in my books. But anything that you wish you knew before you turned 18 or before you moved out of the house is what I write about. And they're practical. They are practical books with a spiritual slant, because that's part of how I made my choices.
Oh, that is amazing, Tiffani. I'm so proud of you. You did awesome today on our show. Matter of fact, you did so good. We're going to award you next month on the Pick TV Network anniversary. We do certain shows and we bring on certain people who did a wonderful job. And we're going to give you an award. Matter of fact, I'm looking at some awards over there right now. And Mel Beast knows I'll go over there and get them, because they're sitting right there. and we're going to give you a special award. And when we come back, because you've never been on Pick TV Network before, as far as this show, this is
not on a spotlight, but I have been on once before.
All right, this is your time. I'm going to take you to a Pick TV Network fun time for a minute, and I'm going to ask you some questions, unrehearsed, uncensored. It's going to be fun, folks. Don't touch that dial. You're on the Pick TV Network special spotlight interview, and don't forget, happy holidays out there, folks. We got something special for you on the Pick TV Network. Don't touch that dial. We're going to have some fun with Tiffani right after this.
Hi, how are you? This is Patty with the Pick TV Network. And I want to ask you a question. Do you believe in miracles? I do. And guess what? So does Project Smiles. We have created so many miracles last year and continue to create miracles as the season comes around with the holidays. We are asking you to please give a gift from the heart, only from the heart, and pay it forward with a miracle. I do want to share a testimony of my miracle. I received a car. It was a gift. It was a great gift. It was so well received. And my friend, it wasn't a family member, it was a friend who was so generous that gave it to me. She represents gratitude. She's a person of gratitude, and she reminds me to be grateful. She sees the good in paying it forward, and she also is always giving straight from her heart. So again, I just want to share that miracles happen every day, and you could be a part of that. You could not only be a receiver of a miracle like me, but also be a giver of a miracle as well as me. Here at the Pick TV Network, we're all about love and compassion and helping each other rise up. So again, Project Smiles for the Pick TV Network. Have an amazing day, everybody. God bless.
That's Patty, folks. Patty is the Pick TV Network manager from New York, and that's an award-winning show on our network. When she did that commercial, folks, we put the music behind it, and it is a 5-star award-winning show on award-winning commercial on the Pick TV Network. Well, what is Project Smiles? That's an opportunity for us to help people during the holidays. There's a lot of you who watch me right now during the holiday seasons. There's people who are out there who need some assistance. And what do? We help people with a gift card. We give toys to kids, and we do something special to bring the spotlight on those who need help during the holidays. And this is what we do on Project Smiles. We put smiles on people's faces. And I want to thank Melvise for just helping me with Project Smiles. Before we bring Tiffani back in for this fun time, Melvise, tell how everybody out there who's watching how Project Smiles is a part of something bigger than our network, where we help families and people who got birthed out. And this year we're reaching out to help some kids who have been adopted, some adopted kids with families. And tell them, because they don't know, a lot of people don't know, tell them what that means, Melvise. Unmute your microphone. There you go. You're good. You're good.
I think that it's always great when you see a network, a company, or any type of entity giving back to the community. So we applaud you for that, Dr. Evans. And I mean, there's always somebody out there who is in some type of need. And so any way that we can help people just have a nicer holiday, it's always kids, they're always looking for presents, and sometimes parents, they just can't afford to buy presents. But if you have somebody like, a Project Smiles that can come in and purchase some gifts that you can give to your kids, and everybody is happy on Christmas Day. That's just really awesome. Or like how when there was the shooting in the schools down in Texas, and we donated a whole bunch of books. I mean, books are a great way to remove yourself from your current reality. For lack of a better description, you can engross yourself into a story and totally take yourself away from what's going on around you. So books are always a great way. So that was the awesome thing that Project Smiles did, and everything else that Project Smiles is doing. I just think it's just awesome.
Yeah, I just can't imagine when a mother, and we heard a mother say this 2 years ago, and we're gonna get to Tiffany in a second. I'm not gonna have anything for Thanksgiving because we don't have any money. Melvis, you heard that voice. We don't have anything for Christmas because I don't have any money. And me and my son, and we're just gonna do the best we can with the little bit we have. And we stepped in and we helped her to get some food, get a Christmas tree and toys, and that's how Project Smile started. And now we've been blessed to have a family. And I want, for a second, I know we're running out of time, but Jasmine Wright and her family from Maryland. Queen, are you there? I'll mute your microphone, Queen. It's a family who she's been struggling with her kid who had a heart attack over the summer. Queen, you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
I just want you to talk for 30 seconds about Jasmine Wright and just one of the families we're going to adopt for the holidays.
Yes, Jasmine Wright is a wonderful young woman, and she has a lot she's dealing with. She has a couple children, but what had happened was she had went to Jamaica for a vacation. She lives in Maryland, and a lot of people have issues with not having health insurance, but Jasmine actually has health insurance for her children, and hopefully we can get her on for a spotlight. She lives in Maryland, but her son came back with COVID, and he was 15 years old at the time. In May, he turned 16, and he was in the hospital. He's had a heart attack, and they said he needs a heart replacement. She wants to get him to Duke University in North Carolina, and the insurance company won't pay for the transport. So right now they have a GoFundMe account to get her son Gerard to North Carolina. They actually already have a bed available for him now. So we are adopting that family so she'd be able to provide for her son and her other little one who actually has a medical condition as well that he was born with. So her hands are full right now, but to God be the glory and all the great things he's done. We will be able to help them. I just know that the people who listen in and the people of the world will have giving hearts. There's not enough love to spread around, but I just know that the people will give to make sure that she has a way to provide for her children, and that her son will get a heart.
Wow, thank you so much. I want to thank all of you. Project Smiles is a project that we do to help people in need with a gift card, with toys for kids, and also a little cash app. And we need your support. Those of you who hear along with me and the whole world who's watching, we're going to put the QR code up so you can scan the QR code and support Project Smiles. The more we have, the more we can help. Let's get back to Tiffani and your big opportunity to be on Pick TV Network. It is a fun time. Tiffani, it's just me and you in the world now. me and you in the world. I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to answer my questions. First of all, what is your favorite color, Tiffani?
Purple.
Purple. 20 points. Purple is your favorite color. I'm holding a board right now, Tiffani. And on this board, you have a day: snow, foggy, cloudy, hot, cold, windy, rain. Now, I'm going to turn this one. You get the right one answer. I'm going to turn it. You got to tell me, is it going to be sunny, foggy? Let me give you three: sunny, foggy, or hot. You got to tell me. You got to tell me which one. Which one is it going to be, Tiffani? Sunny, foggy, or hot? Which one? Which one?
I'm going to say sunny.
You're going to say sunny. Let's see if you're right. There it is. Look at that. You got it right. Oh, Tiffani. You see those $100 bills up there, right? I ain't going to say they're real, but they're up there.
I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing and why this is.
This is called Fun Time. Fun Time. We come on and we just have some fun for a minute. You know, Practice Right, they have theirs. You know, Steve Harvey has his show. Let's Make a Deal. This is Big T Network Fun Time with you. Tiffani, you've been a special guest today on our network. Tell us one thing you like about Pick TV Network. What do you love about Pick TV Network?
That the president will actually talk to me and do things with me.
Wow.
And
wow.
And most places, they have their underlings do things.
Wow.
But you've talked to me on the phone. You've encouraged me. You even came in when I think you had to go somewhere, a ball game for one of your kids or grandkids, but you still came in and you said hi before you left.
Thank you, Tiffani. Oh man, you make me tear up a little bit. You know, I'm going to have a new show called The Special Needs Love Show. I've been working on that for 2 years, and it's going to be amazing.
Say that again. I didn't catch it.
I have a special show we're going to be putting on called The Special Needs Love Show. To have people on who are doing amazing things, you know, and there's a lot of people who have Alzheimer's or they have MS or they're visually impaired, but they're doing amazing things. And we need to showcase them on our network to the world. And that's going to be a new show.
Speaking of which, I would even encourage elderly people to get my books, because before they have somebody who must speak on their behalf, because I don't think there's any parent who would enjoy making choices for their parents if they don't understand where their parents are coming from. And so if they can, the reason I told you about that Terry lady was because it wasn't in writing. That's why there was such a difficult issue there. And so then, but if you have it written down, and so before somebody gets too far gone, if they know this is how they do things, they're religious, they're not religious, they're political, not political, because even being able to vote in America, in the USA, we kind of consider a fundamental right to those 18 plus. But if people are having trouble making decisions, kind of thing, they could probably still vote if they can prove that they have whatever. If they show, this is what I like, this is why I like it, etc., etc.
Wow.
And then
that's amazing. I mean, I'm so happy. I mean, you did so good in this show today. Melvise, I know you are proud, and I know you have to go. You have another show to do, Melvise. We're so proud of her, and I can't wait to give her an award on Black Friday. We got all these awards, down here, all these awards we're going to give out on Black Friday, and she is an angel, and I want to thank you, Melvise, for bringing her on. Closing words, Melvise, as we close out the show today.
I just think that's a real good point that Tiffani just brought up about the older people. So if you have elderly parents, yeah, these books will probably be helpful, especially the workbook, because they have all those questions. It has a place for them to write down the names of their doctors, their attorneys, their caregivers, anybody that their family may need to contact, at any given time. So that's a really good idea. I hadn't thought about that previously, but yeah, because it'd be a good idea to know, especially if there are siblings involved, to know exactly what it is that your parents want. Should they become in a situation where they can't make the decisions themselves, and the children have to make it for them? If they're siblings and one wants to do this and the other wants to do that, it doesn't matter who wants to do if we already know what my dad wants to do. You know what I mean?
Elvis, I mean, this is amazing. We are so excited about Pick TV Network and all of you who've been a part of our shows and programs on here today. It's a special interview, Spotlight with Tiffani. It's your day, it's your show, it's your program, Tiffani, and we want the world to watch the repeats again. I want to thank our virtual audience with Brother Eric from Ohio, business manager, Pick TV Network, and also the Queen from Richmond, Virginia, popping in today, and of course my co-host Melvise from Colorado. Pick TV Network is on your television. Repeat, watch this again, and this is going to be on the Smart Sales channel on the Pick TV Network. So buy these books, folks. Let's get busy. Let's buy these books.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Hello. Now we can hear you real good. Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. Okay, well, yes. I want to say congratulations to Tiffani.
Thank you.
I enjoyed your talk about your book, and keep on writing, and never let anything stop you, because one thing about it, God says we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So whatever your goals are, just pray and depend on Him, and you can do it. And then the second thing that I also wanted to say, I heard mention about surgeries and heart surgeries and so forth. I have a heart condition myself, but I just wanted to put some words of encouragement in there, because there may be another avenue that can be taken. I'm not sure if Shriners have a hospital for heart surgeries and so forth. But there is a Shriners Hospital, and a lot of the work that they do is just like St. Jude Hospital in Tennessee. A lot of the work that Shriners Hospital do is done for free. I know a lady who they done some an operation for her son. They paid for her transportation to the airport. They paid for her ticket to where the Shriners Hospital was at. They paid to get her there. They took care of the surgery, and her son came out. He came out real well, and she never had to spend a penny. So look up the Shriners Hospital and contact them and see if there may be something that they may have in that area.
Wow, thank you, E. Maurice. I'm so happy for you to be on the Pick TV Network. Your first time on the air with us. Amazing. And we will check that out. Pick TV Network. We got to go, folks. The show has been amazing. Please continue to watch Pick TV Network. Thank you for your time, everybody. Thank you for coming in. God bless you until we meet again. Tiffani, you did awesome. You did great. And we'll see you next time on your network, the Pick TV Network. Shalom. God bless everybody.
Don't ever give up. I don't care how dark it seems for you. Don't ever give up. Don't ever stop believing. And I know sometimes that's difficult. because it seems like, man, it ain't going right at all. I was reading a book T.D. Jakes has out. It's called Hope for Every Moment. It's like one of those, you've seen those daily thought books. It's inspirational thoughts for every day of the year is what it is. My daughters actually gave it to me for my birthday because they've seen me change as a person over the years. I'm not guessing this, they've actually written it to me. And so they really do appreciate the change of me just becoming a better person, you know, because when you become a better person not only for yourself, but a lot of people are affected by you being a better person. Your children are affected, your wife is affected, your co-workers are affected, a lot of your friends are affected, your neighbors get affected. When you become a better person or start to make that change, it affects a lot of people. The biggest benefit of it all will probably be you. I know I've benefited the most. So
Hey everybody, you made it to another end of the show with Melvise and Pick TV Network. Melvise, it's been another amazing show. Tiffani did great. I can't wait to have her back on for our anniversary. We got to salute her and honor her. And I also want to send our prayers to everybody over in Israel. You know, Melvise over in Israel. We want to say our prayers for the people there. And also those of you who are watching right now, Pick TV Network got some big stuff coming on. And check out that written words policy. Get over there, get your book done. There's the information person right there with Melvise. Melvise, it was a great show, wasn't it?
It was great. It was great. It was awesome. So we're looking forward to the replays. Watch it. See it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever it is. Share it, spread the word, and buy a book.
Buy a book. That's the key right there. Buy a book. So, folks, we thank you again, Pick TV Network. We got some special information to share with you. Until next time, shalom and be blessed.